Here we go.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bustin' Balls. If you're watching us live here on Thursday night, you need to do something better in your life because this is a pod about a Staten Island softball team. So you've already done the wrong thing with your night. Click the red X in the corner of your screen. Have a good night. But Johnny, you stay put. Welcome to Bustin' Balls. We're obviously talking with all our guys that we're bringing back to the summer team. And we're looking forward to it because obviously when you come off a championship, you're running off that adrenaline, but it makes it easier to bring a full championship team back. And with me right now on the right side of your screen is a Ballbusters champion, a two-time Samson champion when you're with Goodwood, Johnny Pignatelli, voted the MVP of the fall 2021 season. Johnny, what's going on, bud?
No, nothing. How are you?
How you doing, man? So, Johnny, let's get right into it. The spring is right around the corner. We got that official text that's saying, hey, the season's going to start earlier than usual. You know this roster. How you look like? Are you looking forward to this 2022 season and why?
Yeah, definitely. We brought pretty much everybody back, with the exception of a couple guys. Chris obviously being one of them, retirement. But I think we had a solid squad, and I think we can do some serious damage, if not win the whole thing. I mean, obviously that's the main goal. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to playing, getting back on the field.
You were part of the first Ballbusters team. I don't know if you knew that, in 2013, all the way back. And at that time, we didn't know Johnny Pignatelli. We only knew Johnny Pignatelli through a couple of mutual friends, people still with us on the team, fortunately. So take that team, that first team that you're part of, to the team that just played and won a title in 2021. Obviously, besides the obvious, this team won a championship. Well, let me get a couple comments on that evolution between that first team to where we are today.
Well, obviously, I think we're a much better team today than we were then, for various reasons. Just guys getting better, or just some guys not stop playing. Replace them with some guys that have a little more experience on the field, and I think we just have a lot more fun. I feel like back then there was just a lot more. I don't want to call it animosity, but it was just more. Everybody was kind of on each other's asses.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, I'm never that guy. Like, that I'm never that guy. But there's a lot of times that guys would get on each other, and sometimes rightfully so, but sometimes a little too much.
Yeah, I think there is like almost that internal competition, a lot of the stat padding and all that good stuff that comes with it. But obviously, over time, people get older, people find shit to do. People realize over time that softball isn't everything. Maybe I'm taking it too serious by having this podcast today. I don't know.
But you have fun with it.
That's the thing. I'm having fun. And I got to credit Johnny because for years, we had talked about possibly putting a social media page together. Never did it because I just thought we were above it. I thought it was kind of silly. I don't know who's going to manage it. I can barely manage my own social media pages to begin with. But Johnny was the one really pushing for it. Why the social media page of all things?
I just think it's a funny thing. You call out. Some other teams have it. You call out other teams. You call out other players. Like, you just have a good time with it. You troll. It's like a troll page. It's not, nothing malicious. It's just funny. I mean, I had it with the Tar Heels when I played with the Tar Heels.
Mm-hmm.
We do it with the Brooklyn Tide when I play with them.
Yes.
And now we brought it here.
I will honestly shout out the Brooklyn Tides here. I take a lot of inspiration from a few different teams that professional, but I just see what the Brooklyn Tides do on their Instagram page. Like, that's simple. I just keep it simple like that. I don't need to go crazy with what's going on.
They have a good time with it too. So
yeah, no, it's definitely a great time. Now on our social media page, we had our first ever year-end awards, which was fun. And Johnny took home some medal, to say the least. Voted the team's MVP, and rightfully so. Hit .638 on the season. Hit 7 home runs. I have the stat page up. I'm not actually memorizing.
I'm reading it on the bottom right now.
Oh, yes, that's right. We have the ticker. I forgot. Yeah. Yes, so Johnny had a monster season in 2021. Also pulled home the Platinum Glove of the Year, being recognized as the best fielder on the team as well. I guess, I don't know if you want to use this forum as a thank you to your peers or whatnot, but anybody want to shout out? I did all that
myself.
What's up?
I did all that myself. Fuck you guys. Nobody took the bat in their hand for me. I'm throwing loose balls, all right? Fuck you guys.
But as fall 2021 MVP, obviously we're so happy to bring you back and to throw it back to, what was it now? July, August, when we were trying to put that team together. And A certain phone call was put out to Johnny, and there was interest, and I was like, oh my God, this is fucking awesome. Like, if we can bring him in, this is going to be fantastic, because he's the sort of guy that we need, a clubhouse leader to say the least, fun guy to have around, great guy to have around the group. I love playing with you, man. And of course, what you do on the field is incredible. And I look forward to more of it coming this season, man. But let me get a few comments on that 2021 team compared to any other team you played with in the past. And you won a championship in the past with Goodwood. How does that team bone up to all those great teams you played with?
I was definitely one of the better of the teams. I don't know if I could say it's the best team ever.
Fair.
Because I still think that there's certain things that we could improve on. Not to compare, because each team is its own, but with Goodwood, it was, and not taking away anything away from all lineup in 2021, but everybody in Goodwood was like, oh no, we got to deal with this guy, and it was almost like everybody was completely interchangeable. Everybody was an absolute monster where like everybody was going to hit a home run in that lineup. We have more of base hit guys where like they're going to hurt you, but they're not going to do real damage if nobody's on base in front of them. So this was more of like everybody's got to work together. In Goodwood, it was like, you didn't do it? Don't worry, I got it myself. But that being said, Goodwood was a blast. This team was an absolute blast. There was, like I said, we had fun with it, and that's the goal of softball. Like I don't know why. Like I see other teams lose their mind on each other, and I just don't get it. Like it's softball. What are you crying about?
Absolutely. Beers after the game, regardless of what happens. And we definitely brought that to fruition in 2021, and it was great. I had the fucking blast of a lifetime. Dude, when I was just sitting on the bench during these playoff games, watching this team go, I was having so much fun, not even getting into the games. And that's like a big difference. And to see what was happening on the field and just saying, hey, listen, I'm a part of this. I might be putting the lineup together, might be doing those things. But even if I'm not in the field, it's a fucking blast coming down every Sunday playing with this group.
Yeah, just, clowning on each other and like having a good time with it. Like nobody took anything too seriously for the most part. Obviously everybody's there to win. Like I don't play to lose ever. Losing's not fun. Winning and having a good time is fun. There's no good time when you're losing.
We did plenty of that.
Yeah, we definitely did that. So.
We did plenty of that. And we look forward to more of that this season. Johnny, thanks for joining us, bud.
Of course, Rich. Not a problem.
All righty. Take